Well, if it takes yelling, you know, jumping up and down, or slapping guys on the butts, whatever it is, to just get them upbeat, you know, tempo, getting in and out of the huddle. That's really all it takes.
Matt, we know it's one game at a time, but is there a Big Ten at the top of this season that you're looking at, saying that would really be an accomplishment?
Yeah, well, there's a big one at the end of this week, which is what we're trying to get, and the next week it'll be the same thing, and so hopefully those three will add up to 10 at the end. But focusing on this week, and we'll look to Notre Dame when we get there, and then UCLA, but trying to go 1-0 this week.
You know, I am going to write you in one day as like a governor or something, because you get great political comments there. Correct.
Matt, I assume that you looked at the film of your performance against Arizona. What did you think of it?
It was a good game for our offense. I was happy. I was proud of how we controlled the ball. That was really stood out, and especially in the fourth quarter, that last drive. Wish we could have finished it out. That batted ball was, and Stuck said that had to happen. We could have gotten up 30-14 or something like that. But happy with how our guys played. Really physical. Proud of our O-line. They came back and we're cutting guys. We're downfield blocking. It was good to watch.
Coach Kiffin said like one of the things that maybe you has been a little bit off for you lately is the deep throws. You had the one with Robert against Arizona State, and then you missed Rojo at the end of the first half. Is there anything that you're working on to improve in that area of your game?
Well, we only called, I think, one or two shots in that game, and that was just a second window slant that got past the safety, and he kind of got hit off the safety once the ball was already out. So it's just timing, and that would have been nice to score at the end of the half, but we're working on getting those big plays. It's something that we still have to do this year.
Have you looked at the film much yet on their defense? And does it look like the kind of team you want to pound the ball on as much as possible? We
can pound the ball, definitely. They have a good corner, and they have a good secondary, but again, they're basic in what they do and susceptible to play action. So we can pound the ball, but I think if we do it right, the play action stuff will be open.
They haven't touched many quarterbacks this year. You have to be happy about that.
I am happy about that, and our line has been doing a great job. No sacks last week was huge, and kind of let them off on that one play. But it was a good week, and no doubt they'll have another good week this week.
With the weather report for 30s, rain, that kind of thing, do you prepare any differently? Is there anything you can do?
Well, we were pouring water on the balls, and you might have seen some of those ugly balls at first, but just doing that to kind of get ready for the weather, and can't really simulate coldness, but it won't be a problem. I think I think it's a lot harder to just pour water on a dry ball out here, because when you know it's raining, when you know it's wet, then you can adapt, and I don't really change anything with my throwing motion. It doesn't change a whole lot. I mean, you saw Mike Vick the other night in another storm like that, throwing the ball over the place. So nothing really changed, and you can't have the mindset of changing your game plan at all. So we're just going to go in like we always do. Yeah.
So what happened to your leg, Matt, or what when you were limping after that?
It was I just tweaked my high hammy. It was all. I don't really stride out all too often, and kind of got me right there.
You put a great move on the guy.
Kiffin was saying that he wanted to call a similar play later in that drive, and you told him. What did you say to him?
I wanted to give our offense the best chance to convert, and figured I wouldn't be giving us the best chance to convert.
Did you say it in those words?
No, but I don't know. That the flat was there. That would have been a touchdown if Stanley would have caught it. Sucks that guy got batted it down, because he'd been crashing the whole night. He'd been coming down the line. But yeah, I'm looking out for my team.